All right, it is Tuesday, August 11th. I'm probably wasting my time, right? I mean, I was just looking at the view count for yesterday. I'm like, what the hell? Am I being shadow banned by YouTube or something? Or is it literally people just don't care, right? So why am I bothering? It's a complete waste of my time. I will carry on regardless, and the vast majority of you are too apathetic to even retweet my work or just anything at all, just apathetic about everything. And it's the apathy that I find most contemptible. It's as though you've already given up on just about every aspect of existence and you just drift with no passion for anything. Much like this market, which is just drifting around for the last 5 days, right? Chop, 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 down 0.3. Today's candle is bearish engulfing now. That's net bearish for Wednesday. In theory, if the CPI does come in a little bit hotter than expected, then we should drop down to yellow gap, which goes back to the old high of 76.20, also the 10 of May, and we bounce off from there. Momentum did tick down a little bit today. Nothing to say on the VIX. What's the point, huh? You don't care anyway. Fall down 1%. Archer Aviation up 8.5%. I will note that today's candle is spiky again from the 200-day. There are people coming in and selling it. Again, short-term vulnerable, but clearly mid-term bullish. Miners are getting stuck. We have a couple of downside gaps here in Agnica Eagle. Tough day for retail. American Eagle down 5%. AMD up 1, but that's a black candle. Amazon down 2%. That's a bearish engulfing candle. Should test yellow gap tomorrow morning. ASTS up 4% on earnings, which were mixed at best. I'm not a fan right now. Barrick Mining cooling back 2% more. Boeing black candle. Bank of America new historic high 64.27. Not a black candle of the day, but it is a little doji candle. We are way overbought. Well, to some extent, we need to. You think at some point we should come back to 56s or 57s before the midterms. Private credit, private equity having a good time. Cat, black candle, bearish for Wednesday. Are we seeing a theme here yet? We are, right? Salesforce still stuck on the 200-day. ET, Energy Transfer, new historic high, impressive. Good day for the energy stocks, including Marathon Petroleum. Freeport down 2.3%. That is a bearish engulfing candle. Google down 3.8%. Clearly, Orange Cap's going to get tagged tomorrow. And I'd note the 50-day at 329, which is $14 down, 3% or so. That looks probable. Home Depot up 1%, but it is getting stuck. Intel up 0.2, which is impressive. It was down 2% or so on increasing its secondary offering from 15 to 20 billion. Who can blame them? Raising money. 363.12, that's a new historic high for JP Morgan. Very strong day again. Private equity, private credit. KK up 6.9%, 110. Big, powerful push. That's a very strong candle. It's the strongest candle we've seen since mid-April when it broke above the 50-day. Meta up 0.7%, but it's not a black candle, but it's spiky. Micron up 0.9. That's a black candle, bearish with Wednesday. Netflix stalling around the 50-day. Nike down 1.9%. Their chief accounting officer has left. Nvidia down 5 cents, not much, but again, you could come back down to maybe at least fill orange gap, maybe purple gap, either Wednesday or Thursday. ONDS up 4.5%. Yesterday's black candle did initially play out, but then the buyers flooded in. Got to be bullish drones in the midterm. Oracle down 3.7. OSCR Health up 1.1. Yesterday's hollow red reversal candle played out. Again, I do think we're going to come down to 22 to 20. I would see it as far more realistic after mid-September. Oxy up 0.7. Pan American penny down. Palantir down 0.2. I did see a post from Michael Berry saying that Palantir is worth less than $1. Kind of, I don't know if I've got to think he's being a little bit just provoking for the hell of it. Again, I'm not a fan of the company, but it's worth more than $1, right? Red Cup 6.5%. Bullish drones. Rocket Lab down 3 cents. That is a reversal candle. Earnings were mixed. Short-term bearish, long-term bullish. SMR up 7.7%. SpaceX did print 139s, which is a new cycle high. But we did see a full reversal. That's a bearish engulfing candle. You got to wonder, maybe we'll come back down to the 10 of May at 120-ish. It's possible. But we have a really good solid floor right now from 104, 105. So that should hold into September. 150 looks realistic. So the bold will be buying on any cooling wave if we get one. Tesla up 0.6. That is it's not a black candle. It's a penny above. United Airlines up 2%. United Health down 1.6. UPS down 0.3. Exxon up a penny. That is that a black candle? No. Have a quick look at gold, oil, and silver. Oil's currently up $1.07, 1.3%. Note that today's candle is spiky from the 84 threshold, which is pretty important. I would note though that daily momentum is due to turn positive on Wednesday, so in theory, equities should be down tomorrow morning, or should be up. Maybe as high as 86s would be a valid target. It's only $3. It's doable tomorrow, especially if the inventory report, which is due, comes in bad, which it almost certainly will. So in theory, short-term bullish oil. But I haven't got the confidence to trade it now. Gold, down 0.5% right now. Cyclically on the high end, you could easily come back down to the 10 MA, which will soon be around 4,200. Again, if inflation's higher than expected tomorrow, gold and silver will be inclined to get whacked down. Silver was down, well, as of speak, it's down $1.03, 1.6%. Again, maybe we'll come back down to the 50-day and the 62s either tomorrow or early Wednesday. I mean, for now, it's still midterm bearish. Need to take out the 200-day in the 70s, then things get real bullish. Other than that, there isn't much to say, right? It's really pretty tedious price action. I called my post yesterday summer doldrums, and it is what it is. In theory, down we come tomorrow morning or Thursday, and then lean back up. And of course, one interesting story was at the very start of the day, there was talk that Anthropic might do an IPO in September. That would spice things up. And I'm going to hope if they do IPO that they do it no later than mid-September, because then we can maybe see Anthropic see some post-IPO cooling into October. That's my hope. What I don't want to see is the Anthropic IPO come out in maybe late September, early October, because it's going to be difficult for the market to then drop. The market's going to be prone to being propped up until the IPO is out of the way. Again, there's nothing official yet. It's speculation, but if Anthropic do it, that would really make things a bit more interesting for September. Anyway, my guess is tomorrow CPI is a little bit harder than expected. Confidence about that? I'd say maybe 65%. I'm not confident enough to short it. But if we do drop, the bold will be buying. Other than that, have a good evening and a good Wednesday.